The initiative for the conference, How to Design Future Winner Brands, was taken in the summer of 2016. Design Denmark wanted to put focus on the international trends within design and branding, where sound has become an extremely important element. Scandinavian Branding's Johan Linneballe and sound branding's Birgitte Rode have for years now been studying the interaction between visual and audio identities. Design Denmark hosted a meeting with the leading French company Shisham Sons President and Chief Creative Officer Michael Boumendil, who took the trip from Paris to Copenhagen to contribute with his input and experience. The conference became a reality on the 29th of March 2017, where Design Denmark and Danish Chamber of Commerce hosted the conference in one of the most iconic and historic buildings in Copenhagen. A number of leading Danish and international branding experts made the conference a huge success. Morten Brudholm, chairman of Design Denmark, expressed his enthusiasm to welcome everybody and open the conference, where the interaction between design and branding are kept in focus.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here today, and it's also a pleasure to be the number two.
The first speaker, Nicolaj Stagis, talked about business purpose as a foundation for design.
Brands have been around, I'm not to say always, but at least for several thousand years, and some of the most significant and well-known brands are cultural symbols or religious symbols, such as the cross from the church.
In his speak, Nicolaj gave a number of very interesting angles on design and branding. Brands used to be about products and the markets behind them, but today brands are conveyors of meaning and purpose for companies and the fans they aspire to engage. After Nicolaj Stagis came the international top speakers, Louise Beveridge and Bertrand Chauvet, to talk about the topic Better Brands, Better Business.
At the end of the day, it's about having the best performance possible. So it's about aligning what you are, what you do, and what you say.
But it's also the better business, if I come back to what I said earlier on at the beginning. It's actually about the nature of your business and how you do it. Better brand or better business. Better brand means better business, but it's also a better business that leads to a better brand.
With more than 20 years of international experience in management of business and brand crossroad, they shared their insight and widened the audience's understanding of how some of the old ingredients of top business, such as people, brand and experience, still count, but also how new and innovative branding ingredients will help you to engage people, grow your business and strengthen your brand by the year 2020. As the next speaker in the program, one of Denmark's legendary identity designers, branding expert, graphic designer and architect, Johan Linneballe, who has stood behind a long list of identity designs for leading Danish brands. Johan is strengthening the focus on the importance of logo design for the company's ability to break through the modern media and communications world we live in.
For the past 20 years, our job has been more and more inventing new names, because when Google was the only way to look for things, you could look for a name, you could search for a name. It was much more difficult to search for a symbol or a mark. So names became the only reason being here. And since we are designers, we design things.
Not just food, but a state of mind. Two of Denmark's leading brands, Logismose and Myers, have an integrated vision, a mission and a strategy behind the food that we can find in the supermarkets and the food served from the kitchens of Claus Meyer. Mette Buus, head of communications at Myers Logismose, made it clear that it is imperative for their brands and overall brand identity to invest in packaging design to make their products stand out.
I do have a constant struggle with Claus Meyer, and that is that he would like the logo to be as tiny as possible. He wants the product to speak itself, and he says, no, put the logo down. And actually on this flower you can't even see who's actually doing it. But it's down here. So.
After lunch in the wonderful locations, President and Chief Creative Officer at Sichem Sons, Michael Boumendil, went on stage with 22 years of experience as a world leader and award winner on the global scene within audio branding.
And we made international research. It might be disappointing or not, but whether it was in China or in Brazil, in Spain, France, or I don't know, it was in Germany, we almost have the same understanding. And now I'm talking to you branding people, branding and design people. What does it change?
Brands use music at all touch points, in all kinds of styles and moods. Music is not optional, yet music is not the same as expressing a brand's identity through music. To stand out, one must ask, have I conveyed a difference between my musical expression and that of my competition? The task is to successfully manage that expression, and that job demands rare expertise and specific know-how. Christian Bason, Chief Executive of the Danish Design Centre. Design thinking has always been a part of the innovation in the most successful Danish brands.
These are the three dimensions we often talk about in design, and this is not something I'll go through very much, but just to say that for us, when we articulate what design is about, this is what we often would say. It's about user insight, it's about creativity and ideation, together with others, co-creation, and finally it's about creating tangible futures, creating something that you can experience, whether that is sound, whether that is graphics, whether that is physical or virtual, it's not so important, but you're creating something, you're putting it into the world to influence the world.
Today, the challenges and the speed of the markets give a lot of examples how products and companies can increase growth by incorporating design and designers in innovation and business development. Branding with sense. You can close your eyes, but you can't close your ears. Birgitte Rode is one of Denmark's leading sound branding experts. In 2005, she gave input for the book Brand Sense about sound, and her company stood behind the sound branding of Martin Lindström's worldwide success.
So what can sound branding do for your company? Sound branding can express the ethics. It can give you an experience. It can create relevance. When you are told that your phone is ringing, it's relevant, but it has to be a good sound. Authenticity is very important nowadays when people can look through everything in the social media. So you also need to have transparency, and you need to be trustworthy, and you need to give information. People don't believe in advertising anymore. You cannot convince them that it's cheap, because people don't want things that are cheap. They want things with quality. So it doesn't make sense to me.
Based on her book, Sound Branding, the connection between investment and emotion, Birgitte exemplified some of the content from her book by giving examples of sound branding from Apple, Nokia and Bang & Olufsen. Sound and music takes ownership of your mind and memory, your body and your emotions. Makes Morten Brudholm gave a very fine example of how branding and design is important when it is not legal to advertise. Rebranding the Scandinavian Tobacco Company is a marvellous example of the value of design and branding.
It's a balance between the rational, the insights, the data, all the stuff I've been trained in law and economics, all the boring stuff in Excel sheets and all the knowledge we have on our desk on one side, and then it's the intuition on the other side, the emotional things, all the experience, the intelligence of your
unconscious, is that subtle feeling of knowing what's right and what's wrong.
In his case history, Morten gave the audience an insight into how his company, Make, helped Scandinavian Tobacco Group be prepared for an IPO, when the product category almost puts them in line with the investment in the weapons industry. A successful conference finalized with a short panel debate and networking amongst the knowledgeful audience.